welcome to this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'm Louise and I'll be giving you the latest and greatest tech news from the past week. And as usual, you'll be able to read more on everything mentioned by clicking the links in the comments below. Ready to dive in? Let's go. So first up, Forbes has ranked what they call the best, brightest and most valuable companies in the private cloud sector. The companies are selected for growth, sales, culture and valuation, as well as a reputation score, including companies like Canva, HashiCorp and GitLab. Make sure to check out the full list by clicking the link in the comments below. Number 2, Microsoft is protesting after Amazon won a $10 billion NSA cloud contract. After spending years battling over the Defense Department's $10 billion Jedi Cloud Services contract, Microsoft and Amazon are now fighting over another government deal. Microsoft is challenging the decision, saying that the NSA didn't conduct a proper evaluation, stating that if it had, Microsoft would have been picked over AWS. Number 3, a third of finance firms have accelerated their use of AI to detect money laundering. In the UK, the NCA estimates that money laundering costs the UK economy around £24 billion each year. In response, a third of finance firms have accelerated the use of artificial intelligence as well as machine learning in their AML strategies to fight the growing problem. Number 4, the number of students taking computing at A-level rose in 2021 to around 14,000 compared with just 12,500 the previous year. Although the subject is still more popular with boys, with around 5 times as many boys taking the subject when compared with girls. The Director of Education at BCS hopes that this gradual increase in girls taking the subject might signal an increase in more diverse workforces in future. So could this be a sign that the investment into making a career in tech more attractive is actually working, potentially closing that skills shortage gap? And finally, number 5, ransomware demands and payments have hit new records. The average ransom paid by victim organisations has risen by 82% since 2020 to a record $570,000, according to the Unit 42 Security Consulting Group. Unit 42 also noted the increasing prevalence of double extortion tactics, whereby ransomware gangs steal and threaten to leak data in addition to encrypting it as a shaming tactic. So that's all the tech news I've got time for this week, but as usual, I've got a few shout outs. We've got a new blog live on the website, so it's part 1 discussing what AI actually is, everyday examples of AI and how AI is being used to actually save lives. Keep your eyes peeled for part 2, where we'll discuss the future of AI and potential drawbacks. Also, we are now recruiting for our ECS Digital Engineering Academy, which is a 3-month-long intense training course that helps fast-track people into a career in tech. Make sure to check it out. So thank you for joining me on this week's episode of the Friday Tech Roundup. I'll see you next week with even more tech news.